also negotiate. You were in the middle of. You played an important role in getting when Morgan Tsvangirai walked out of the GNU.
Oh yes, yes.
You did backdoor channels. And
Yes.
eventually ended up with Morgan Tsvangirai and the DDC coming back.
Yes.
Briefly
Yes,
talk to us about that.
16 October 2009, MT, as I used to call him, walked out of government, leading his. He did not walk out of parliament, but out of government, right? For a variety of reasons. I was in China at that time. I got back on the 24th of October 2009, and coincidentally, he reached out to me on a Monday. RG reached out to me on a Tuesday. Independently, after cabinet. I went to Munumtapa and he said, well, RG said, well, your homeboy decided to misbehave while you were away. And I said, by the way, he has been in touch with me, right? And said, okay, try and go see him.
Just as an aside,
Yes.
when I say you were powerful, you say, really? Okay, anyway, continue.
I was a servant.
Continue.
So I said, yes, incidentally, I was coming to you also to say that he has been in touch. He is complaining about you. And you are complaining about him. So he said, okay, you do what needs to be done. So I would drive to Strathaven, usually after 8, and someone who can vouch for that is former Ambassador Makuvise, who was ambassador to Germany, because he would be called in as well. I got to the bottom of it. What is it that MT? What drove you to move out? What is it? When I was doing these negotiations, we agreed that I would speak to them as openly and not as a subordinate.
Yeah.
He gave me his 29 reasons. There were 29. Yeah. I said, okay, fine. I remember calling RG while I was there and saying, I'm here and I now have his side of the story. I'm going to put it down so that we discuss. Can we meet tomorrow? He would then say, I'm going to Vic Falls for this function, but okay, if you say we meet, I'm going to cut short and come back. And indeed, he came back. I said, I've got his side of the story. Why are you doing A, B, C, D? You are not even taking his calls. You've not given him your direct line. Okay. Well, why should I give you? He's not my friend. Okay. And so forth.
To cut a long story short,
in other words, we brokered that.
You brokered that.
And
wow.
And ahead of the SADC summit that was to take place in Maputo. So we had a situation where my brother and former boss Tendaibit and Tim went to advance team to the SADC thing with a list of grievances, hoping that MT would then present those grievances to the SADC heads of state. When MT then eventually got there, they were surprised when they gave him to say, right, these are the issues that you must give to all the other heads. He just chose 2 or 3 and left everything else.
Because they've been resolved.
Yeah. And they were surprised. One of the things that I insisted that he should put as a grievance, because he had left it out, was that it was the Gono must go. I said, oh, by the way, you've given me 28 grievances. There's a 29th one, which you have, which is Gono must go. And you say, no, it's not me. It's my guys.